Good morning. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Jasmine Small Armstrong. It is a privilege to be your MC this morning. Please rise for the entrance of the official party. Brigadier General McBurnett, Board of Regents, distinguished guests, I am honored to present the fall graduating class of 2024. Colonel Orlando Griego, the Chief Academic Officer and Dean of Academics, and Colonel Jose Porras, the Vice Dean of Academics and High School Principal, will lead in the processional. Captain William Wilson, High School Academic Counselor, and Captain Nikki Medina, Junior College Advisor, please lead in our class of graduates. Please stand and render courtesy for our national anthem. The invocation will now be given by Cadet Tom Smith, former regimental commander.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you so much for this graduating class of 2024. Thank you for the friends and for the memories that were made. Thank you for the mentors and instructors that poured their influence and effort into our lives. Thank you for the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge that has been attained. As this chapter of their lives close, so a new one begins. Help them to use the knowledge gained through their education for the good of all, and to bring glory to you in their thoughts, words, and deeds. Thank you for equipping these young men and women with the ability to live out the virtues of duty, honor, and achievement. Lord, we ask you to pray for your blessings over these cadets. Help them to be strong and courageous as you lead them to the places that you are going to take them. Give them the fortitude to stand firm in faith and to see goodness even in the face of obstacles and challenges. Lord, I pray that the love and faithfulness never leave them, but they bind these virtues around their necks and write them on the tablet of their hearts, so that they will find favor and a good name in the sight of God and people. Help them to trust in you with all of their hearts and lean not on their own understanding. I pray that they acknowledge you in all their ways and you guide them in their paths. We ask you all this in your glorious name. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated. And now, the Dean of Academics.
On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff, welcome to NMMI. We are honored to have you attend this great celebration and day honoring our graduates. Let me first introduce the dignitaries on stage and in the audience. Joining me on stage, Brigadier General Boris McBurnett, Superintendent and President of NMMI. Dr. Cedric D. Page, Commencement Speaker and Board of Regents member. Mr. Harold Allen Edmondson, Jr., Board of Regents President. Colonel Thomas Tate, Commandant of Cadets. Colonel Jose Porras, Vice Dean of Academics and High School Principal. And in the audience, Ms. Christina Montoya, Board of Regents Secretary. Most importantly, we welcome the families who have supported our fine cadets and graduates. Congratulations, cadets, on meeting the requirements and challenges of NMMI, which is rather rigorous. And now I have the honor and privilege to introduce the Superintendent and President of NMMI. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium Brigadier General Boris McBurnett.
Good morning, graduating class of fall 2024. This is a great day for you. Let me be the first to congratulate you for reaching the milestone of graduation. You are my first set of graduates, so you'll always be special in my book. Hopefully, at this point, you realize this is just the beginning of a long life of accomplishments and victories. I enjoyed having you over to Quarters 1 on Monday afternoon, and I will reiterate some of what I said then. While today, only you will walk across the stage, your accomplishments here have been supported by many people. Don't forget to thank them. Your loved ones who have invested in seeing you become who you are destined to be will always be there to support you. Remember, I talked about the balance in life and what it meant to me, the 4 F's. So the first one was family. People who support you, and they don't have to necessarily be blood. Fellowship. Take the time to enjoy yourself and the people around you and show them who you really are. Fitness. Physical and mental. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit, as you progress and gain responsibility and take on difficult tasks. Fun. Remember to take care of yourself and do something that pleases you. Sometimes you just need that. The last word of advice I'll give this morning is about resilience. Being able to not succeed in the way that you originally planned or figured out what you were trying to do, and something went wrong, and you had to change something and come back and execute it again to reach your goal or to reach your success. Life is about a series of those activities where you learn from those events, combining that with the spirit of continuous improvement to become better. If you keep that in mind, nothing can stop you. Thank you. And now let me introduce our keynote speaker. Cedric Page received a Bachelor of Arts degree in geography from Syracuse University and earned a master's degree and a doctoral degree in geography from Rutgers University in New Jersey. In June 1995, Dr. Page completed the Management Development Program at Harvard University. Dr. Page held faculty positions at the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado, as a commissioned officer in the United States Air Force, the University of Colorado at Denver, and the University of New Mexico, Los Alamos. He also served as executive director of Community Technical Skills Center, a nonprofit training organization in Denver, Colorado. Dr. Page held positions of associate director for minority affairs and academic programs at Washington Higher Education Coordinating Board. He was responsible for developing and coordinating state-level policy initiatives and planning to increase the participation and achievement of people of color and students with disabilities, monitoring gender equity, and administering the state's degree authorization, academic program review, and the state's approving agency for veterans educational programs. As the director of the Center of Social Responsibility and Community at the State University of New York College in Oneida, Dr. Page was responsible for administration of grant funds, faculty development of service learning courses, campus-wide student volunteer and service efforts through the center, and leading research and community collaboration regarding service. He also served as the faculty of DigiPen Institute of Technology in Redmond, Washington, and as dean and executive director of the University of New Mexico, Los Alamos. He retired from the University of New Mexico, Los Alamos as professor emeritus in geography in January of 2017. Dr. Page has an extensive record of public and community service, including 6 years of public commissioner for the Accrediting Commission of Career Schools and Colleges, 4 years with the Commission on Accreditation in Physical Therapy Education, and 4 years on the Board of Trustees of Everest College in Phoenix. His board service includes the Boys and Girls Club of Pierce County in Washington, Tacoma Pierce County Math, Engineering, and Science Achievement in Washington, Board of Trustees of the United Way, Northern New Mexico, Los Alamos, Resource Board, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Northern New Mexico, and the Regional Development Corporation in New Mexico. He served as president, treasurer, and chair of several committees for the Santa Fe branch of the NAACP. He also served as a K-16 Solution Business Advisory Board in Scottsdale, Arizona, and as co-chair of the New Mexico First Redistricting Task Force. In March of 2019, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham appointed Dr. Page to to the Board of Regents for the New Mexico Military Institute for a 6-year term. In that capacity, he served as vice president and on the academic support services and finance and audit committees. Dr. Page has traveled throughout the US, Canada, Mexico, Spain, Luxembourg, Belgium, Germany, Panama, Jamaica, the Bahamas, Portugal, and the Dominican Republic. So I guess you can say he's well-traveled. He enjoys pickleball. Now, really, he told me he is the world-class champion of pickleball. He told me that the other night. He enjoys golfing, cooking, reading, and challenging Scrabble games with his family and friends. He is married to Doris Page, medical doctor, retired, and they have 2 adult daughters, 2 son-in-laws, and a grandson. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Cedric Page.
I wonder who could have prepared those remarks for General McBurnett. Well-traveled for such a young man. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, proud and/or relieved parents, and most importantly, the graduating classes of 2024. You've had a lot of support in your time here at the New Mexico Military Institute. A lot of support, a lot of faith in getting you to this point today. The term commencement comes from the Latin word inceptio, meaning beginning. It refers to the ceremony marking the end of the academic journey and the start of a new chapter in graduates' lives. The tradition dates back to the Middle Ages when universities first began to confer degrees. Back then, scholars wore their academic regalia for their oral examinations before transitioning into their new status. We have our academic regalia. When I first put on my academic regalia a number of years ago, it felt like a garbage can cover. It felt like a bag. It was kind of awkward, to say the least. But then I realized it's not how you look in the gown, it's about the journey that got you here. The journey that got you here. Over time, commencement ceremonies have evolved into formal events that celebrate students' achievements and the transition into the next stage of their professional or academic careers. The speeches, the rituals, the gowns are all part of this rich tradition that highlights both the culmination of hard work and the excitement of new beginnings. I hope you get used to these kinds of ceremonies as you continue on your educational journeys in life. Today is a day of joy, reflection, and anticipation. As I stand before you, I see a sea of bright faces, young minds ready to embark on the next stage of their journey. You have worked tirelessly to reach this point, and for that, we celebrate you. I want to talk now about some transitions. 4 points as we move forward in our educational and academic lives. Leadership, lifelong learning, optimism, and service. I needn't say a whole lot more about leadership. That's what your time here at the New Mexico Military Institute has been about. 24 hours a day, leadership for all of you. Keep in mind that it is not just about the titles and positions. Leadership is not just about those things. It is about influence and impact that you will have on others. True leaders inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. As you step into the world, remember that leadership is a choice you make every day. It is about taking responsibility, showing empathy, and making decisions that benefit the greater good. We encourage you to lead with integrity. Let your actions speak louder than your words. NMMI is about leadership through duty, honor, and achievement. Moreover, responsible leadership is about guiding others with integrity, empathy, and commitment to ethical principles. It involves making decisions that not only benefit the organization, but also consider the well-being of students, employees, the community, and the environment of which we are a part. Responsible leaders are transparent, accountable, and inspire trust by consistently demonstrating their values through their actions. Lifelong learning. As you heard from General McBurnett, I've been in higher education for quite some time. I've been in education for a good portion of my life, both on the receiving end and on the dispensing end as a professor. Your education does not end with this ceremony today. Think of it as a lifelong journey with certain stops along the way to refuel, to recharge. The world is constantly evolving, and to stay relevant, you must commit to continuous learning. You can do that by embracing curiosity, seeking new knowledge, and being open to new experiences. Whether it is through formal education, self-study, or learning from others. Remember, the most successful people are those who are always willing to learn and adapt. I had a conversation recently with my daughter, who works for an international philanthropic organization in New York City, and she recently received a promotion. Not the traditional kinds of promotions that I might have experienced in my career. It was a promotion to be Associate Director for Policy, Knowledge, and Training. We humorously refer to it as Picket. What that means for her is that she's now in charge of lifelong learning for individuals in that organization, a worldwide organization, making sure that individuals continue to learn, keep their skills and their ability to do their jobs at the highest level as good as possible. A very important indicator to me when she shared that with me was, this is the direction of the future. Organizations, whether it be the military, whether it be the civilian side, are all going to demand lifelong learning, that you continuously add to your knowledge and your ability to do your job, do your work effectively. Let me talk now a little bit about optimism. Optimism is the faith or a firm belief, often in the absence of proof, that leads to achievement. It is the belief that no matter the challenges you face, there is always a way forward. This means you must cultivate a positive mindset, and once you have, you will find that it empowers you to overcome obstacles and seize opportunities. Optimism is contagious. By maintaining a hopeful outlook on all that you undertake, you will inspire those around you to do the same. Let me move to my last point, service. Service to others is a cornerstone of a fulfilling life. It is through service that we find purpose and make a meaningful impact on the world. Whether it is volunteering in your community, helping a friend in need, or contributing to a cause you believe in, acts of service enrich both the giver and the receiver. My life has been enriched by many who have been involved in service. I reflect back on my parents who were involved in their community, their church, fraternal organizations, my sister, who's trained as a school social worker, and other relatives and friends that provided me guides to be involved in service, to give back to my community. The things you heard General McBurnett mention, my involvement in accreditation work, that is making sure the institutions of higher learning that we reviewed were operating to the best advantage of its students and faculty, or work as a coach with 5th and 6th graders, and of course pickleball. We were involved with things that you perhaps experienced here today, or during your time here at the New Mexico Military Institute. Teamwork, basic sportsmanship. Those were the things that I gained from my involvement in my community through service. Service is important for several reasons. Service helps to strengthen communities by addressing local needs and fostering a sense of unity and cooperation. Service promotes a sense of social responsibility and encourages individuals to contribute to the well-being of others, creating, therefore, a more equitable and just society. Service helps build networks and connections with like-minded people, which can often lead to new opportunities and collaborations. We don't go through life as singular individuals. We go through life as groups, as communities. And lastly, service is about helping others and making a positive difference that can lead to a sense of fulfillment and happiness, contributing to overall well-being and life satisfaction. So, I see service as a powerful way to contribute to the greater good, while also enriching one's own life and the lives of others. Service can have a direct positive impact on the lives of those in need, providing support, resources, and opportunities that they might not otherwise have. We are all part of a community, and our actions have a ripple effect on those around us. I urge you, commit to being an active and engaged member of your community. That might be continuing on with the Alumni Association here at the New Mexico Military Institute, or the community that you build when you leave here. We are all part of a larger community, and our actions have a ripple effect. Build those connections, support local initiatives, and work together to create a better future for all. A strong community is built on the contributions of its members, and your involvement can make a significant difference. Reach out and back, and lead others in achieving the success you have achieved today, your diplomas and your degrees. Let me share a little bit about my experience growing up in Syracuse, New York. I had no plan for college. I was planning to go into the Army after high school. Well, certain individuals influenced me otherwise. They influenced me to wear that blue uniform, the bus driver's uniform. There were many experiences that I had growing up in Syracuse, many of which are similar to your experiences, perhaps. There are many generations between you and me and my experience growing up. But regardless of the number of opportunities we have all had, we've all looked back to family, we've looked back to close friends, we've looked back to mentors who have helped guide us, helped us develop a plan, helped us stick to that plan to get to where we are today, where you are today. Have a plan, but also plan to work that plan. Let me conclude with a few thoughts. As you embark on this new journey, carry with you the values of leadership, lifelong learning, optimism, and service. These will not only guide you to personal success, but also enable you to make a positive impact on the world around you. As you leave this institution and continue on here, you will find yourself in new environments, meeting new people, and building new communities. My advice to you is to invest in those relationships. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you to do better and to be better, and who support your dreams and your plans. Remember, community is not just about what you can get, it is also about what you can give. I urge you, be the person who lifts others up. Be the mentor who guides those who come after you. Be the friend who is there in times of need. The strength of your community will lie in the connections between its members. These connections are built on trust, empathy, and mutual respect. As you achieve success, and I know you will, do not forget about the NMI community, the Corps of Cadets, the faculty, the staff, your families, your friends who have helped you get here today and to succeed here at the New Mexico Military Institute. Now, with your diplomas and degrees, you join a larger community that believes in you and wants to see you succeed. Embrace that, nurture it, and let it guide you as you step into the future. Congratulations, Fall 2024 class. May your future be bright and filled with endless possibilities. The journey to achieving your goals is just as important as the destination. Stay committed to your journeys and destinations, and I know you will find success. In closing, I want to again acknowledge the contributions of the NMMI faculty, staff, and support personnel for their dedication and professionalism in getting you to this commencement of your educational journeys. Again, the beginning of your educational journeys. I also want to acknowledge the commencement of these kinds of events by General McBurnett. This is his first graduation commencement. Congratulations. On behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Regents, I offer thanks and gratitude to the families for choosing to send your sons and daughters to the New Mexico Military Institute to learn the values of duty, honor, and achievement. Congratulations, fall class of 2024. My generation, and many between me and yours, believe the world will be better with you in it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Page. So cadets, you've received some good advice, some life lessons today. Hopefully, you will be able to use them going forward in whatever pursuit that you choose to endeavor upon. So just keep those things in mind. And one of the things that for an academic ceremony, it is customary for us to give our commencement speaker a gift. So we're going to do that now, and just thank you, Dr. Page, for your years of service to New Mexico Military Institute and making sure that the school was doing things the right way. So again, thank you for that. So we just want to give you a small token of our appreciation and something to remember us by.
Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Page, for that very fine charge given to our graduates. I actually agree with all those points, and I'll have to take notes on what they are when we get back out. So, and now we turn to what we have all been waiting for, the graduation ceremony. I ask that the audience look at your program. You should see that, look something like this, where you will see the names of each graduate and the place where they will pursue the next phase of their education. Cadets who show particular distinction in scholarship at NMMI are offered the opportunity for graduating with the highest honors, with high honors, and with honors. The names of these individuals are identified in your program in their graduation order of merit and will receive a diploma in that same order. To graduate with the highest honors, a cadet must graduate with at least a 3.75 GPA. Will the graduates with highest honors please rise and remain standing and be recognized? To graduate with honors, a cadet must graduate with at least a 3.5. Will the graduate with honors please rise, remain standing, and be recognized? To graduate with honors, a cadet must graduate with at least a 3.25. Will the graduates with honors please rise, remain standing, and be recognized? It is now my honor to certify the candidates. Will all the high school and junior college candidates please rise and remain standing? As the Chief Academic Officer and Dean of Academics at New Mexico Military Institute, I confirm to the President and members of the Board of Regents and the Superintendent and President of NMMI that each of these young men and women successfully completed a rigorous and challenging course of studies designed to prepare them mentally, physically, and morally to become leaders of character and advance to the next level of their education. To each of you, and in the name of your esteemed faculty, I offer our sincere congratulations. We could not be more proud of what you have accomplished here at NMMI. It is now time to award the diplomas. So graduates, please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Colonel Jose Porras, Vice Dean of Academics and High School Principal.
It is our pleasure now to present the NMMI diplomas to the high school and the junior college cadets, graduates. Lieutenant Colonel Small Armstrong will read the names of our graduates. Brigadier General Burnett will present the diplomas. Joining him will be Dr. Cedric Page, Board of Regents, Mr. Harold Allen Edmondson, Jr., Board of Regents President, Colonel Tate, Commandant of Cadets, Colonel Griego, Chief of Academic Officer and Dean of Academics, and myself, Colonel Porras. Director of Alumni Relations, Lieutenant Colonel Chris Ward, and Global Admissions Director, Lieutenant Colonel Christina Stark, will be presenting their respective coins to eligible graduates as they exit the stage. Captain William Wilson, please bring forward the high school graduates.
Thank you, Colonel Porras. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present the NMMI High School Class of 2024. Graduating with highest honors, Clyde Curson Aceves, Roswell, New Mexico. Graduating class of 2024. Iman Nice Basante, Ivory Coast, West Africa. Saul Eugenio Rico, Roswell, New Mexico. Emmanuel Abel Gutierrez Torres, Sandia Park, New Mexico. Adrian Zavala Consuegra, Puerto Penasco, Sonora, Mexico. I would now like to present the NMMI Junior College Class of 2024. They have met all the academic, military, and physical requirements for the Associates of Arts degree or the Associates of Science degree. Ladies and gentlemen, the Junior College Class of 2024. Captain Nikki Medina, please bring forward the junior college graduates. Graduating with highest honors, Raiden Sakone Wayne Apaifon, Associate of Arts degree, St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. Leon Mueller, Associate of Arts degree, Munich, Germany. Sione Maitaitini Tu'u Haitoka Ma'o, Associate of Arts degree, Auckland, New Zealand. Graduating with high honors. Charmaine Afili Fa'amasili, Associate of Science degree, Tacoma, Washington. Graduating with honors. Diego Arthur Nunez, Associate of Science degree, Roswell, New Mexico. Evelyn Gian James, Associate of Arts degree, Roswell, New Mexico. Tom Charles Tobias Smith, Associate of Arts degree, Blackburn South, Victoria, Australia. Junior College Class of 2024. Jabez Solamona Ala Ali'i Ma'anama, Associate of Arts degree, Waipahu, Hawaii. Leah Sismai Antion, Associate of Science degree, Hagerman, New Mexico. Maurice Glenn Collier Jr., Associate of Arts degree, Pahokee, Florida. Hope Anastasia Fuasala Fatanu, Associate of Arts degree, Waipahu, Hawaii. Joshua Timothy Flynn, Associate of Arts degree, York, Pennsylvania. George Williams Schaaf Cabbage, Associate of Arts degree, Germantown, Maryland. Patrick Lorenzo Caraiti, Associate of Arts degree, Rockville, Maryland. Aiden Adam Abraham Kahneman, Associate of Arts degree, St. Louis, Missouri. Preston Mila Saole, Associate of Arts degree, Renton, Washington. Karel van der Merwe, Associate of Arts degree, Sutherland, South Africa. Stephen Scott Swope, Associate of Arts degree, Round Rock, Texas. Six-year cadet awards are presented annually to the cadets who have attended NMMI for 12 consecutive semesters over the last 6 years. Cadet Stephen Swope has attended NMMI for 4 years of high school, followed by 2 years of junior college. He is receiving the Commandant's Medallion and a $5,000 check for attending NMMI for 6 consecutive years. Please join me. join me in congratulating all of our graduates. All graduates, families, and distinguished guests are invited to a reception in the W.P. Brown Band Room located here in Pearson Auditorium following our ceremony. Also, graduates, please remember to pick up your diplomas on stage immediately after the ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce Colonel Thomas Tate, the Commandant of Cadets.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the graduates and your families, I'd like to thank our Institute staff who planned and executed the commencement ceremonies. Let's please give them a hand. And it's been said several times, I believe, over the last couple of days, but I'd also like to express my appreciation to faculty, thank you, administrators and alumni who have given their time today to participate. Your presence, I know personally, means a great deal to our graduates, so I thank all of you, faculty, staff. Thank you. Graduates, it is time to turn your class ring around to signify your graduation. If you forget, which goes where, remember that you wear the ring with the class year to the outside so that you can see the letters NMMI facing you, reminding you of your alma mater. I would ask everyone to please stand as I invite our choral director, Lieutenant Colonel Brackman Tripp, to lead us in the singing of our alma mater, the Old Post. Doctor?
This is our alma mater. This is our stalwart institute. We'll have her always on our way. Memories are with us day by day. We will remember cadets marching. We will remember cadets playing and bugles in the sunrise, all of our life beneath blue skies. These are the things that cannot vanish, no matter where we go. Old friends, old post, place we love most. In you our hearts will grow.
Doctor, thank you very much. What talent. Okay, at this time, graduates, for the final time, you are dismissed. Good luck.